What is going on, friends? Thank you so much for joining us for our interview with the star of Kickboxer Retaliation, Alain Moussi. Kickboxer Retaliation drops in select theaters, on demand, and on KAPe app, KAPe.tv, January 26, 2018. He has some amazing stories from on the set, and his journey to the movie is pretty cool. He has so much passion behind this project. But before we get to Alain and all those cool stories, here is a quick message.
Mercado Airwaves is brought to you by supporters at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves. If you would like to support Mercado Airwaves, visit us at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves. Find us on iTunes at Mercado Airwaves. Keep up to date with the show on Facebook at Mercado Airwaves. Follow Mike on Twitter at mmercado2333 and on Instagram, MikeMercado2333.
Thanks for keeping it with us, friends. Now here is our interview with the star of Kickboxer Retaliation, Alain Moussi. Enjoy.
Hey, Mike.
How are you, buddy?
I'm great. You?
I'm great. Thank you so much for making some time for us, and a huge congratulations on Kickboxer Retaliation dropping today. Select theaters, on demand, the KAPe app. How you feeling getting back into this awesome world and into this awesome role that you've really made your own?
Listen, I feel amazing. I'm so proud of this film. I think a lot of hard work went into it, and it shows. So happy about today that everybody can now see the film. It's great, and no, it's been an honor to actually take this role. I mean, I started doing martial arts after I saw Bloodsport as a kid, and I was inspired by Jean Claude Van Damme and everything he could do. So I started training in jiu-jitsu, in Japanese jiu-jitsu first, and then later on in kickboxing and Brazilian jiu-jitsu and many other styles, just to try to get different elements. But all this to say, I come here, and my favorite movie, by the way, my favorite Van Damme movie was Kickboxer.
Awesome.
That's the one I enjoy the most. So now I find myself on set today doing, Kurt Sloan role on Kickboxer Vengeance and Kickboxer Retaliation. So for me, it's like going full circle. It's pretty amazing.
And being part of that world, loving the film so much, how important was it for you guys, the staff, the team, coming back to make sure you got the best action scenes, fight scenes, bringing in the right type of athlete and actor performer to give the best type of experience when people come to watch this movie?
It's so important. Listen, Dimitri Logotheris, our director, producer, writer, his whole mandate is to make this as real as possible. That's what he wanted. He wanted real action, real stunts by people who can actually pull it off. So the idea was to get, number one, actors that were actually action actors that could pull off all the martial arts, and then to stack the film with different sports and fighting personalities. And our other producer, Rob Hickman, had a lot of ties to the UFC and to Bellator and to the sports world in general. So he started bringing in different people like George St. Pierre, like Fabricio Verdum, Mike Tyson in Retaliation, and all our Brazilian squad, if I can call him that, Fabricio, Shogun, Babalu, Vanderlei Silva, Roy Nelson. This thing is stacked with badasses. It's friggin' awesome. So no, it was very, very important from the get-go to make this very unique in the sense that we want real. The idea is real action, real stunts by people doing it. And in the movie, there's no wires. Everything that's being performed is being performed by the people, by the actors that are on set. For real. It's great.
That sounds amazing. And the one thing you can hear, the passion coming from your voice. And this is one thing I really wanted to get into is, a lot of us can fanboy out about Jean-Claude Van Damme and being a kickboxer, working with Mike Tyson, seeing, you being part of the Hollywood world. But was it a competitive? How was the set? Was it competitive? Was it fun? Was it a club of brothers and sisters working together? Because you have some of the most professional people, including yourself, Jean-Claude Van Damme, the entire movie crew. Then you bring in these athletes that all they know is how to win and train hard. How was the on set, and how was the atmosphere? How much fun was it?
It was so much fun. Everybody was having a good time. That's the thing with all these guys that are all fighters. I mean, they all come in to have a good time. They don't come in with ego. They just come in with, their fun factor. So everybody got along. We joked around nonstop on set. It was laughs all around. And when we were doing fight scenes, that's even the other funny part. Like, let's say I get hit. Boom. I remember I got hit by Mike. He slaps me. He blocks and boom, slaps me in the face. And we have this on a high-speed camera. And if you go on my Instagram, you can see it. And after that, all it is, like, as soon as we call cut, we all burst out laughing. This is the funniest stuff to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's exactly what it was. And then working with, let's say Fabricio. Fabricio is a good example because I've worked with Fabricio twice now. And Fabricio came up to me. He's like, hey, Alain, so you see in movies, you're the black belt. in jiu-jitsu, I'm a black belt, but I'm a white belt here. So you got to tell me what to do now. I know it's the second movie, so I'm hoping to get my first stripe today.
Nice.
So you know what I mean? That's exactly the mentality. These guys, and like I come from that world.
Right.
I come from the martial arts world. I've coached MMA fighters. You know, I've done that. What the beauty of it is, they're all guys that are used to be coached. They want to be coached. They want to do their best. They want people around them that are professionals to tell them what they need to do to be at their best. And that's all it is on set. And then otherwise, they all want to have a good time. So that was our atmosphere. And Dimitri sets an awesome tone on set too. Dimitri Logophitis, our writer, producer, director, and he makes it so much fun for everyone that's there. So it's just a good time all around.
And I think that's one thing that so many people love about these projects is you can hear the love and the teamwork that goes into it. But let's take a step into it personally. Coming back into this role, what is it like attacking a role for the second time? What is it? What happens when you have to flip that switch and you're in that zone now? Let's call it training camp before the movie starts. Do you want to bring something different? Is it an evolution that you're trying to bring this time around?
Of course, no, absolutely. And you know what? I can still consider myself a total rookie actor. You know, it's I learn as much as I can. I work with coaches. To improve every single time. That's my mentality. My mentality towards acting is it's like martial arts. You know, it's reps. It's reps and experience. And you got to go in. You got to fight. When you fight, you win. You lose. You learn, and then you move on and you grow. So to me, I saw the second film as an opportunity to definitely bring more to Kurt Sloan, more depth to the character as well. Now, Dimitri, when he writes, he does exactly the same thing. So the first film, it really, demanded I be myself. I'd be like, as close to myself as natural as possible. That was the goal. Now, going into this film, there's a lot more to it, and it's reflected in the script. So I have to bring a lot more to the table. There's a lot more direction. And it's important that, for me, that Kurt Sloan, his journey moves. You have to see a different Kurt this time around than in Vengeance. And same for the next film. We have a third film coming up, Kickboxer Armageddon. And again, I've read the script already, and the script reflects it. Kurt Sloan has to grow. He has got to move. There's a journey there. And we add a lot more depth to this character, which is great. It's really cool to be able to carry a character through multiple movies and to see this guy grow, which is awesome.
And I think one thing I want to, the guy behind the character, I think one thing amazing about you is this journey that you've taken, all these fields that you touch. Have you gotten a chance to, and you've said it earlier, the humbleness of like, I'm still a rookie in this, but have you taken a chance to realize that, you're in a trilogy in one of the cult followings, one of the beloved Jean-Claude Van Damme franchises, and, off the books, you've already brought so much passion. It's kind of become, this iteration has become your baby. Have you ever taken a chance to kind of like take a step back and be like, yo, this is pretty badass?
Dude, absolutely. I did it on both movies, actually. So Vengeance, we're in the rain. Me and Jean-Claude are fighting. We have this big fight. To me, that was like the passing of the torch moment,
Yeah.
So I remember shooting that, and at the end of that, he round kicks me in the face, and I flip, and I fall on my back. And I'm in the rain, and I'm just there, like half knocked out, and the rain's falling on my face. And finally, they call cut, right? So everybody's, kind of resetting. Jean-Claude gets up, and I'm just there, laying on the ground with the rain tower still going. And I kind of sat up and looked around, and I'm like, holy crap, look at me. I'm here in Thailand shooting Kickboxer, and I'm starring in the film, and Van Damme is there, and he just kicked me in the face.
That's awesome.
I swear, I take these moments to appreciate, because it's cool as hell. It's so cool. It's so amazing. To me, it's a dream come true, right? So I want to embrace every moment. It's amazing.
And it couldn't happen to a sweeter, lovelier dude. Alain, thank you so much. It's Kickboxer, of course, it's Kickboxer Retaliation, select theaters, on demand, KAPe app, KAPe.tv. You have any last words? You said you have an Instagram, Twitter. The floor is all yours. You've been so gracious with us. I know you got a busy day. Any last words for the people of Chicago who are definitely going to go into drones to watch this ass-kicking movie?
Absolutely. I want to thank all the Chicago Kickboxer fans. Please go watch the film. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to be entertained. And if you want to follow me, it's on Instagram at Alain Moussi, ALAINMOUSSI. I post a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that's really fun and really cool. And you can also follow me on Twitter at Alain Moussi, and then on Facebook at Alain Moussi Official. And iTunes today, VOD, the KAPe app, your one-stop shop for all fight content. So absolutely go get the KAPe app, and you can find all that kind of cool stuff in there. It's great.
Congratulations, continued success. This is well-deserved, and we can't wait to have you on for the next one and the continuation of your growth, brother.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
A huge thank you to the people in New York and, of course, Alain Moussi for setting this up with us, guys. It is Kickboxer Retaliation, drops in select theaters on demand, the KAPe app, and KAPe.tv, January 26, 2018. Please do us a huge favor, do Alain a huge favor, and check it out. It's going to be a high-action, high-octane, fun showing. Jean Claude Van Damme, Alain Moussi, Mike Tyson, and many others in this really fun, action-packed movie in the new trilogy in the Kickboxer universe. But that'll do it for us, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. You can follow us everywhere in the universe. I'm on Twitter at Mercado2333. Like us on Facebook at Mercado Airwaves. Subscribe to us on iTunes, itunes.com/Mercado Airwaves. If you're a Google or Android user, we have you covered. That's soundcloud.com/Mercado Airwaves. If you'd like to comment and watch the video version of this, we're on YouTube, youtube.com/Mike Mercado2333. If you would like to see behind the scenes, follow us on Instagram, instagram.com/Mike Mercado2333. And every one of our shows, every one of our interviews here on Mercado Airwaves is brought to you by our amazing producers over at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves. There you can find a tier if you would like to see any one of our interviews or shows ad-free or before anybody else, or if you would like to sponsor the network and get your brand out to a diverse group of audience. Check us out at patreon.com/Mercado Airwaves. It's Kickboxer Retaliation, dropping January 26th in select theaters on demand, KAPe app, and KAPe.tv. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the movie, and we will see you next time.